Hi there, welcome to the Art Fun Shops. I've had some people tell me all they can draw are stick figures, and they have trouble with that. And I also have people say, well, I can't even draw a straight line. Well, use a ruler, that might help. But let me help you out. And when I say I have some people telling me about this, not just 3 or 4, like 7, 8, 10, 20, 30, lots of people tell me all they can draw is stick figures. I'm going to show you a little game that I call sticks and stones. So you're going to take your stick figures and, well, I'll show you. Let me come over here onto this beautiful big piece of paper. Oh, this is a weakness of an artist. They see this, they just want to draw stuff all over the place. So a stick figure, for most people, is something that looks like that, with a, like that, right? Maybe? Okay, with a little smiley face. Now, here's what I like to do. These are sticks. I like to teach folks, young and young at heart, to add a little bit of, this guy's been on a diet. Let's make, instead of sticks, stones, rocks, blocks, okay? So I'm going to give him a little bit, looks like a rock. Some of the rocks you might have skipped across the water before, and I'm going to draw another rock maybe down here, big boulder, and I'm going to draw a rock or a stone up in here, okay? And then we're going to draw a couple small ones down here, pebbles, whatever you want to, okay? So now we have a little more to work with than just this guy here. Plus, he's been eating pretty well. All right. Let's see. Oh, we can go right up here, and all of a sudden we can give him some pants and give him a belt buckle using some of the stuff that we've done in the previous Art Funshop episodes with taking simple shapes. Now, instead of just a stick, we have something where we can go back in. There's a little V. We like using letters. And give him a collar and maybe there's that straight line. Look, I can't even draw a straight line without a ruler. Little dots. All right, give him a pocket. You want a little pen in there? There's the top of the pen. Okay, all of a sudden this guy's getting a little more depth, width, and height. And look, we'll give him some shoes. And all we did was went from our little stick guy and we just made him, like, if you want to, you can actually go back. And if you don't like the roundness of it, you want to make it more like blocks, you could go back and make them more blocky. And then you can just have a blast. Now I'm going to come over here for his hands. Okay, this another rock, maybe give him a hat and put another rock on his head, and you can just keep adding more and more and more stuff. Let's give him a whistle. Maybe all this in a star. Maybe all of a sudden he's in a position to be the traffic cop. So that's the thing. Just put a little bit of meat onto that stick, and then you can create a cartoon character. Now, let me tell you what happens to a lot of the artists that I know, including myself. What happens is we'll create our own character, we love our character, and we draw a character. And many of our friends want us to draw our character that we created. But what happens sometimes is we get in a little rut. We draw our character standing in the same position every time. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this idea and have a little fun with 3 letters, I, N, and G. Watch this. I'm going to pull this out here and let you take a look at some of these things. Now, all of a sudden, look at it. We got an ing on every one of these words here. Instead of just having your character stand in 5th and 1st positions, now can you draw your character walking, running, surfing, fencing, swimming, skating, bungee jumping? Here's 20 different ing words, action verbs, that you can go to and try to practice. Well, let's come over here and let's take our idea with putting a little bit of stones to this guy. Okay, let's do flying. So a lot of times people would like to draw a superhero. So we'll just draw the basic face again, but instead of drawing the stick, okay, of somebody flying, I'm going to put some actual depth, width, and heights of this guy. So I'm going to start with the head again. Let me give him a little bit. There we go. I know I'm going to put a cape, so I'm automatically going to put a cape in there. There we go. And there's the belt. Maybe another rock here. This will be his underoos. And see that? Another rock or boulder or stone. And here's a little one down here. And all of a sudden, and we can go back and make his hair flying all over the place. Okay. This could also be this word, falling, this guy here. He's falling that way. Walking's pretty easy to do. Now, when you're doing cartoons, since I've been doing this for a long time, I'm going to put a little bit of fun to this guy, okay? Here's a guy, and we're going to do running, okay? So, we love special effects. All right, here we go. This guy, his hair is out like that. Now, whenever you're learning how to draw all these different verbs, like walking and skipping and crawling and shopping, in cartooning, we love the word exaggerate. So instead of just doing a trot or a shuffle or a canter or a gallop, where this guy's really going to be, look, I'm going to put these back like that. And maybe this one up like that. And love Crayolas because you can use the thick end of it and the thin end of it. Okay, look at this guy. You know there's going to be some stuff going on. Okay. Doesn't even look like his feet are even going to be on the ground. Because the ground could be maybe right here. If he had a tie, the tie would be going back this way. So now, instead of just drawing my character the same way, standing in a position like that, and that happens all the time, can you draw your character doing some of these awesome different stances? Let's draw another one. The more you practice, the better you get at this. Okay, let's try a green one here. Okay, let's do, well, I know my girls like karate. So we'll draw this guy here. We'll even give him, look at that. All that is a rectangle filled in, circle, a couple teardrops. Now this guy is going to be doing some karates. He's got it all going on here. He is a green belt apparently. Okay, and maybe he's using this as his fist punch. Don't be afraid to put special effects in. And you can do sound effects too if it helps. Give him remember, it's cartooning, so we like to really exaggerate with really big feet. All right? And maybe instead of breaking a brick or a stick, he's breaking a toothpick in half. Bink, bink. Anyways, there's a little bit of fun. Taking a stick figure, putting a little bit of height, depth, and width to him, and taking a whole bunch of different words and try to draw your character in action instead of just standing there. Have fun. Mahalo.